Winter weather alerts are in effect as we track plowable snow for New Jersey. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci here, and can you feel the energy in the air? It looks like it wants to snow. It feels like it wants to snow. Even smells like it wants to snow. Let's take a look at our winter weather alert. We do have, for the areas in pink, a winter weather advisory from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday. The areas in pink is a winter storm warning, highlighting the risk for treacherous travel, again, from 4 a.m. Friday to 10 p.m. on Friday as well. You need to have at least 5 inches of snow in the forecast for a winter storm warning. And in those areas in pink, we could see that as a band of heavy snow, a narrow band, comes through. It's called a Norlun trough. From Monmouth to Mercer County on north, it takes at least 6 inches of snow. Now, on Wednesday, we broke down 3 scenarios for snow. We said there's scenario 1, which is light snowfall in a pretty weak nor'easter. Then we have scenario 2, which is the one that will happen. It was my most favored, which was light snow for most of us, but there will be heavy snow somewhere in that darker blue area. And then number 3 was a strong nor'easter, which was unlikely all along, but at least was in the realm of possibility. We take a look at our futurecast here, and you start to see a few flurries at 2 a.m., but really that accumulating snow starts 4 to 6 a.m. here. It should be snow for most of us, but as we get towards Atlantic City, Cape May, Avalon, we'll be mixing with rains at times during the late morning and into the early afternoon. You start to see some darker blues coming in. That's going to be our Norlun trough that sets up. It could be anywhere, really from Sandy Hook to Trenton on south, but in this forecast model, it's saying it's really going to hug the coastal areas here. Regardless of where it sets up, there will be snow all throughout the PM commute on Friday into the evening, and that's where we're going to see our heaviest snow. So the most significant snow will come during the PM hours on Friday, and for a few of us, we're talking about heavy snow with snow accumulating an inch per hour. Now, a Norlun trough is an area of lower pressure on the northwest side of the parent low pressure system. You have converging winds, so you have winds from the south, winds from the north meeting up, forces that air upward. It allows for heavier precipitation to fall to the ground. So here's a look at our snow forecast. This is as of Thursday night. We're talking about generally in South Jersey, 2 to 4, but in those darker blues, locally 6 if that Norlun trough setups near you. Now, as we go into the lighter blue, and that's from Atlantic City down to Cape May, and most of Cape May County, it's 1 to 2 inches of snow. So a good part of South Jersey and the Jersey Shore will see a plowable snow. Further north, it looks to be 2 to 4. That Norlun trough should stay away from here, and it should just be a longer duration of light snow. Again, we talked about that Norlun trough. It is rare. The last time we had this in South Jersey, really in New Jersey as a whole, was December 5th, 2018 here. And it's something that might happen once or twice a decade in the state. So it is certainly rare. We take a look at our tidal flooding forecast, and there will be a few areas of minor stage coastal flooding with that early Saturday high tide. It's not going to be everywhere. It won't be widespread, but there will be a few areas of standing water that, by the way, could freeze as it gets cold, well below freezing on our Friday night. Here's a look at our storm threats in terms of impact. So if you have a flight on Friday, there is a good chance it gets delayed or possibly even canceled. That includes ACY Airport, Philadelphia, Trenton, Newark, all of the airports here around the area could see flight delays. Could be a few train delays as well. There will be poor roads, but it wouldn't be till the PM hours and really likely limited to who sees that Norlun trough. In terms of school, that's always a tough decision here. It's not going to be all that bad for the going to school time frame, but coming back, assuming you have a full day, is when it begins to get a little more tricky here. In terms of winds, it's not all that windy during the system here. I mean, we're talking about gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Overnight, we do gust up to 35 miles an hour, but it's really during the day, in the afternoon, specifically on Saturday and into Saturday night, where we see stronger gusts, where we could get up to 40 miles an hour along the coast, and it stays breezy as we go into our Sunday as well. With the wind and with the cold, we got wind chills. Wind chills really in the 20s for Friday. That's nothing here for this time of the year. But as we go into Saturday, wind chills in the single digits during the morning, only in the low teens during the day. And then as we go into our Sunday morning, wind chills below 0 in a few spots, or at least near 0, before we stay in the teens for most of our Sunday. Our Inland 7-day forecast looks like this. 25 on Saturday, our coldest day of the winter so far. Staying around freezing for Sunday, but we continue to warm up day by day until we get to Thursday here when we're in the mid-50s, and we'll be talking about rain, not snow. Sure, 7-day looks like the same story for us here. Temperatures rising a couple of degrees each day. We'll have more details for you on our website, pressofac.com/weather. Look for live streams, one on Friday morning, another one at 3 p.m. Friday, and another one at 7 p.m. on Friday.